G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are going to look at the Precision Adjust Knife Sharpener, and we are going to sharpen my Rat 1. Okay, let's get into the spirit of this thing and then I'll start. Okay, this is going to be a very skew video, unfortunately, because my table is too rickety. Everything inside is wet. We had quite a storm the other day, but let's see. We get this thing, that is our guide. We put something in there, something snaps in there, we press that thing for something. Okay, this looks quite self-explanatory. I don't know. What do we get in the box? Okay, we get this thing on the side. Something smooth, something 600. Oh, you just turn it. Okay, something 320. It looks like it's nice diamondy rods. Okay, and it's marked, but I don't know for how long. Okay, so you get 3 of those bad boys. Then we get a base. I suppose at some stage I'll put a few screws through here and put it into a heavy piece of wood. We get this wonderful thing. Oh, it's got a piece of cardboard in there. How do we open this? Oh, look at that magic. Okay, so we just turn it there. Okay, that's quite easy. We get this thing, which I suppose just beautiful, snaps in there. And then that seems to be what we get. Okay, can you still see that? Yeah, I think so. This thing just shoves in there like that. Over here we adjust. Let's adjust this thing to 20 degrees. I don't know what angle this is, but it will be 20 after this, I think. This thing, they said, just snaps in there, I think. Okay, there it's in. Oh, that was super easy. Okay, good job, WorkSharp. This is the easiest thing ever. Okay, and that's it. And let's take this out again. Get this thing in here. Open it a bit. Okay, it already has plasticky things inside, so that's quite nice. Can it be this simple? Can it be this simple? Well, apparently. And then that's it. Then we start sharpening. Magic. I'm just gonna get a marker quickly. Okay, just in case you couldn't see earlier, this is how you adjust it. Let's do it. Yeah, that looks like 20 on the dot. I couldn't find a black marker, so I'm using a green one, but I think the knife will forgive me. I see it's gonna be until you sort the Hi there. But what did I sharpen this thing before? Now we're between 15 and 20. Now that looks better. Okay, it's gonna go like this for a while now. I'll bring you back when I'm closer to the end. Okay, we're at the other side now. Once you get used to this thing, can you still see me? Am I in the middle? Yes. Once you get used to this thing, it's actually quite awesome. And for, I think I paid 1,100 Rand for this. Now you get less stones than the, what do you call that thing? The Lansky. But this thing feels better than a Lansky. Nothing against Lansky, I've used it for many years. And sharpening stones and all of those things, and all my, go check out my sharpening videos. Attachments to drills and what. But I went that V sharpener thing. This thing just feels the most precise. Precision adjust. Anyway, so once you get used to this, it's actually an awesome little sharpener. And yes, I'm using the 320 grit, the roughest one I can find, because I'm pretty much reprofiling this thing. I don't know at what angle it was, but now I am making it, what's that, 17? No, maybe 17 degrees, because it's, oh yes, exactly, 17 degrees. This thing is quite precise. Okay, so I'm gonna grind. Okay, I don't know if I showed you this before, but like a dumbass, I kept taking this thing out and flipping it. If you press it there at the back, then you can just do that. Isn't that magical? Okay, I must say I would prefer having this thing screwed to a big board so I can clamp it down so I don't have to hold it the whole time while doing this. And then I saw people are making a, like a 3D printed block to come under here to keep it more stable, because it does move a bit. So I suppose I'm just going to use a block of wood for that also. But still, for the price, this thing is fantastic. Okay, I'm done with 600 on one side. Let's do it on the other side. The one thing I like about these fixed angle things, I'm not the best at hand sanding, so I tend to round off the points. Now this point is sharp as a razor. Okay, I did not use any oil in this. Okay, I did not use any oil on this. We're at the hone now. So let's hone this. You've got to hone all your mistakes. I'm a home honer. I cannot think of any more hone jokes. Well, you have to own your skills, but that's not really a joke. I think in the next video we'll do, what do you call it, my EDC kit. I've been promising you that for a while and I still haven't done that video, but I will get that done. And yes, I'm pressing hard up and down and up and down. I'm not really doing the lightly back, hard up, which I know you're supposed to do. My father smacked me many a time when I was young, using a file. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Or read the instructions. Okay, I'm not going to strop this thing or anything. and all of a sudden it can cut. Okay, it's not a mirror edge because, like I said, I only took it to 600 and then I owned it for 2 seconds. But this is a super functional blade. You can work with that. Normally, if it's a work knife, I would go up to 20. So this one is like 17, but I suppose that's not too bad. Okay, I'm going to drink beer, make fire, and make something on the fire. I'll tack that on now. For the rest of you, stay safe, happy, and oh, this thing is fantastic. Let's just do that again. Super easy. I can understand it. In 10 minutes, I sharpened this thing to a super working edge. No problems, and even mediocre sharpeners, I don't know, can use this thing. So WorkSharp Precision Adjust, definitely a thumbs up in my book. Okay, it's Sunday, I don't know, just past 12. I did all the productive things that I wanted to do, so I'm going to start the fire. We're doing it here in the fire pit, and then maybe braai some wors later. Everything is wet, but at least my wood is nice and dry. So we will be having worsbroodjies or boerewors rolls, which is pretty much a hot dog with a piece of boerewors in there. Okay, I put a triangle down in the fire and then I put an old grill on top. Yes, it does have rust on it, but I, brushed it with a wire brush, and now I'm making my wors. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my wors to get done, let me show you how to cut an onion, because it seems a few of you have trouble. Okay, I'm using my Tramontina. I think this is the 6-inch one. Yeah, 6-inch. Anyway, you take the onion, you cut it that way, like this. Then you cut off the tips, and then you take off the peel. Then it's like this. And then you can cut it quite nicely. I'm gonna put it in that pot with some butter, a lot of sugar, and then make myself caramelized onions to go onto my boerewors roll. And in the background, you're still listening to Snowpiercer because I've been binging that. Okay, so the wors is close to done. I still have to finish my relish. Well, I don't know if you call it the relish, it's only caramelized onions, but yes. As always, she wants to see what's happening here. This thing is so super old. She can't even walk straight anymore. Okay, that's my onions. And it's still Snowpiercer you're hearing in the background. Anyway, I added some soya sauce and I moved it to the stove because my wife is getting antsy, so we have to make it quick. Sorry for the steam, I don't know how to do this. Anyway, so too much soya sauce and it became a bit bitter, so I just added a bit of milk. Delicious. Okay, boerewors rolls. I'm going to enjoy this now. Stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.